Do blackjack dealers share tips? Have you ever wondered what happens to the tips you give to blackjack dealers? It's a common question among players, and the answer might surprise you. Blackjack dealers typically do not share tips with each other. When you tip a dealer, that money is considered their personal earnings for that shift. Each dealer keeps the tips they receive from players at their own table. So, how do players usually tip dealers? Players can show appreciation by placing chips directly on the table or by making a side bet for the dealer. For instance, a player might place a small chip outside their betting circle as a bet for the dealer. If the player wins, the dealer collects the original bet plus winnings as a tip. If the player loses, the chip goes to the casino, but the dealer often thanks the player for the attempt. This method allows players to tip in a way that can increase the dealer's tip if the player wins. Now, let's talk about dealer tip ownership. Tips given to a dealer are their personal income for that shift. This means each dealer's tips depend on their own table's players and their generosity. Unlike some other service industries, where tips may be pooled and shared among staff, blackjack dealers usually keep their tips individually. This is partly because dealers work at separate tables and have direct interactions with their own players. When it comes to dealer tipping etiquette, players are encouraged to tip regularly but reasonably. A common guideline is to tip around 5% to 10% of winnings or a few dollars depending on the bet size. Tipping can be done at any time during play or at the end of the session. Good tipping helps maintain a positive atmosphere and can sometimes encourage better service or attention from the dealer. If you want to show appreciation to a blackjack dealer, tipping directly at their table is the way to go. You can place a chip on the layout or make a side bet for the dealer. This approach is straightforward and ensures the dealer you are playing with receives your tip. In summary, blackjack dealers do not share tips among themselves. Tips are given directly by players to the dealer at the table and are kept by that dealer alone. This system encourages players to tip dealers they feel have provided good service and allows dealers to benefit directly from their own table's players.